How to add equal top and bottom margins to a dynamically sized SVG in HTML. Introduction. When embedding an SVG that dynamically fills the screen height, adding equal space above and below the SVG without causing scroll bars or layout shifts can be tricky. Common approaches like setting margins or reducing the SVG height often lead to unequal spacing or unwanted scroll bars. This guide shows a clean and reliable CSS approach to add equal top and bottom padding around such an SVG. The problem. SVG is currently sized to 100 dVh, dynamic viewport height. Adding margins directly to the SVG introduces scroll bars or uneven vertical space. Setting explicit smaller height plus margins shifts the SVG and can cause scroll bars. Using padding on the SVG alone does not guarantee equal top and bottom spacing. Need a solution that maintains no scroll bars, keeps the SVG centered vertically with equal top and bottom gaps, works well when SVG height is dynamic and screen-sized. Understanding margins versus padding for SVG. Margins add space outside the element but affect total space used. Padding adds space inside the element's allocation. Since SVG is a replaced element and can be sized directly, padding on the container or the SVG can control spacing. The optimal solution. 1. Wrap the SVG in a container div. The container should define the height of the layout area, example, viewport height. 2. Set height and padding on the SVG. Set the SVG height to 100% so it fills the container height minus padding. Use vertical padding, padding block, on SVG to add equal top and bottom space. Use display block to avoid extra inline spacing. 3. Ensure no margins on body or HTML. Reset margins and use box sizing, border box to make sizing predictable. 4. Example HTML structure. Why this works. Container fixes overall layout height. SVG fills container height but padding reduces the visible area. Padding inside SVG creates equal top and bottom spacing without increasing overall height. No scroll bars appear because SVG's full height is still within container height. Summary. To add equal top and bottom spacing around a dynamically sized full-height SVG, wrap the SVG in a container set to 100 dVh height, then apply padding block to the SVG while setting its height and width to 100%. This technique avoids scroll bars and unequal margins, maintaining a clean and responsive layout.